Potential TX on NQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on NQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on ES. Potential SLZ on NQ. SLZ on NQ. Potential elevator on ES. TX on ES. Potential TBS on ES. Potential TX on ES. Potential double TX on ES. Potential TBS on ES.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning, guys.
Just doing a sound check right now. Nasdaq's doing its crazy thing. Look at that. 50 points and
Nasdaq's doing its crazy thing. Look at that. 50 points and Nasdaq's doing its crazy thing.
sorry for the double. Be right back.
Potential TX on NQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on NQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on NQ. Potential TX on ES. Potential TX on NQ. Potential TBS on ES.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Just let me know if the sound is coming in right. Just doing a sound check still. Usually I don't do any trades anyway in the first 20-30 minutes of the New York Open. I just let it chop around. So let's just go on a 1 minute chart. I do a lot of hyper scalping on low time frames, and I'm gonna bring stuff like this in. Ninja. I'm gonna do a little sim warm up, sim trading, and then I'm gonna go into one of my PA accounts. And that's Apex Trader Funding. But what I'm focusing on today is probably NASDAQ, a little bit of oil, gold. Let me just check my sound levels. Hold on a second. I'm new to the whole streaming thing, so what's up, guys? Do you hear the music in the background? I just want to have like a little chill music vibe, you know? What's up? What's up? And if you guys want me to look at anything, just let me know. I'm gonna I'll do some analysis and I'll explain like this chart, what this is, why I'm using it, etc. Not that. I'm not gonna do a trading view lesson. Let's just pull a side-by-side chart up right now. I have gold, oil, but I have oil twice. What's wrong with me? DXY. All right, so I got the dollar, got the NASDAQ. A little bit of a train wreck today, full disclosure, but I want to show people, well, show you guys how I do my scalping strategy. It's not always the perfect, perfectly organized situation, but I try and have a chart by chart comparison. Why is this not automatically? Okay, anyway, NASDAQ, you got your dollar, gold, and oil. I trade futures contracts on Ninja Trader. They sound as good. All right. Why don't I hear the music? So weird. Can't hear the damn music. But you guys can hear the music, right? Just to clarify that. Sorry for the stupid technical retardation. Let me know if you guys can hear the music in the background. If not, I want to put it up a little bit. I don't know why I'm having these idiots today. I don't know why it's not showing that's playing. Jumps up my sound. Hang with me. If you listen, if you leave, come back in a few minutes, and I'll have this all sorted out. But I'm not hearing the music on my headphones. Not a big deal, but it'd be nice to hear some freaking music on my end.
Potential TX on NQ.
It's probably too loud, right?
Trap orders with exhaustion box on NQ.
Well,
ETX on NQ.
I may just move forward. Oh, now it seems like music's too loud. Hold on. Alright. At least, well, you can hear me, but now it's a competition with the music, right?
TX on ES.
I don't know. Alright, let's try and get this started. If the music's too loud, just tell me in the comments, and I'll actually type that in the comments. Another thing I'm looking at too, I want to show you guys something. Apex Trader Funding. They also have a trade group and a trade. What do you call it? I pay to use this. I'm not affiliated with them. You know, I pay for everything. Not sponsored. But I'm using this, messing around with this a little bit. It's very helpful. Get into that another time. Stick with the basics right now.
orders
just do a
with
sound
exhaustion
check.
box on ES.
And music.
ETX on ES.
I normally would be scalping right now. Actually, no, I wait. I usually let it settle down, but I will do some tight entries. Alright, well, I'm gonna mute this and just play it, see if I can hear it on my hands. And then I'm gonna go into scout mode. Hold on. Sound check test. Alright, seems like the sound's working. Alright, we're getting a drop on NASDAQ. Time is at 9:41. Okay. Alright, so I'm using an indicator that points out the fair value gaps. Sorry about that. Pretty accurate. Disruptive Developers made this one. They made a couple indicators. I'm not big on indicators. I just use them for Confluence. This is an oscillator down here in TDI. You guys may be familiar with that, you may not. If you're not, just ask me some questions. Thanks, Rips. Thanks, friend. Okay. Yeah. So actually, in the chat, if you have any questions, Scripps, my friend, he's one of the developers for these great indicators. So since I'm not going to take any trades right now because the market's just moving a little too fast for my tastes, let's go through this real quick. This one indicator, I'll focus on this one. Okay, this is no indicators whatsoever. Let's just go like that. I'll get more into the actual what this does, but simply enough, when there's a fair value gap, it points it out and it'll recover. It usually recovers it at some point. I like to use it in 1 minute. Let's talk about what I do instead of everyone else, right? Like, see, these are grayed out, not grayed out, they're not as prominent because they were recovered. But see the higher yellow ones? The brighter yellow means it's not recovered yet. Simple recovery. Simple explanation. So these here, they're darkened out, that means they got recovered. So usually it comes back up and recovers it. So I use that as a scalping tool. The oscillator, this is money flow, the green into the red. Okay, and when this crosses over, it gives you some confluence as well. I go more off the gray crests for like a downtrend or an uptrend, and for divergences. Like for example, when we're on NASDAQ on the 1 minute, which I know a lot of people think, oh, 1 minute's no good, but I showed yesterday on live stream, I made $600 in a minute using the 5-second chart. Not trying to flex, just trying to say, listen, to each his own. I like to scalp in a 5-second and 15-minute. I'm going to pull up some ninja charts and show you that, but I'm going to stick on task. So this is some divergence right here, right? Let's see. Maybe I'm still sleepy.
Potential TX
Sure.
on ES. Potential
Higher.
on ES.
Yeah.
Potential
Actually, yeah, higher.
NQ.
There you go.
Trap orders with exhaustion
No.
box on NQ.
Really? Okay, just trying to draw a line. Sorry, it's taking so long. Come on! No, not that line. Oh my god. Yeah, I gotta drink more coffee, guys.
Exhaustion box on NQ.
Train wreck Monday, train wreck mornings. Okay. That's what I want. There you go. Okay, so there's divergence right there. Up, down. Look at it. Bang. It goes down. Also, for confluence, you have the green going down to red. Right here. That's when you should start looking, I think, for the entry with this. I go more off the divergence. to actually when to enter the TDI, this one right here. As soon as this green flips to red, it's usually a really good indication. When these bands widen, the two blue lines, the volatility increases. So when they're thin, it's just ranging right here. Let's go like this. And when these are thin, it's ranging. When they open up, it pops. For example, look. They were thin here. If you guys can see that. And then it popped open, and look at the volatility. It went down 60 points. Now this is all on a 1 minute chart. So guys, are you familiar with anyone listening? Is anybody even on the stream? Got a couple guys. Do you trade NASDAQ futures? Anybody?
Potential TBS on ES.
I'll wait to get some answers. Check this out now. So this is recovering. Look, the fair value gaps. Look, it popped down. Now it's going to tap into this maybe. Look, as it taps into it, the indicator, the yellow fair value gap decreases. It'll turn colors or disappear. I still got to learn about these right here. I'm pretty sure that they darken out once they're tapped. I could be wrong on that, but I think, or maybe they're still semi-valid. All right, so you guys trade NASDAQ? All right. So do you like to see someone do live entries or just do like hindsight trading? I do live entries. I'm gonna try and focus on that. And you know, I may just do it on sim just because I have a lot of stuff going on with charts. Look. And if it's a little messy and cluttered, just tell me. I'll simplify it a little bit. But I'm using a 1 minute and a 15 minute. Usually I do that, or I'll just do a 1 minute and a 5 minute. And I have a few indicators on here too, but just PVA candles, which are vector candles, obviously. Some volume profile. Looks like NASDAQ did a nice liquidity grab, and now it's popping back up. Oh, and you guys are familiar with Market Liberator, right? Look. Just like Market Cipher, Market Liberator is a cheaper version. You donate 20 bucks, etc., etc. That group's great for them to do what they did. A lot of those guys love Market Cipher. Not talking bad about Crypto Face or whatnot. Listen, everyone, he's a capitalist. Leave it at that. Not here to make enemies or friends. I'm here to. This is a business for me. Okay. So if I could show you guys what I do and it helps you out, you know, great. What I do is. I scalp futures now. I used to do crypto. I used to be Crypto Life 101 since 2016. Long story short, got sick of it. Made a lot, lost a lot, and figured since it's getting regulated and whatnot, why not get into something regulated for now? And why trade with my money? So I'm using Apex.
Potential TX on ES.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm using Apex Trader Funding at Prop Firm, and what I'm doing with them. Did evaluation accounts and I got passed, I got funded, and now I'm working on getting more accounts because you could have 20 accounts. I have 3 funded accounts right now. I also worked with Trade Day, but I'll get into that stuff later. I'm going to be trading all day. Let's see what's going on with this freaking market right now. I'm really pissed I can't hear the music, but all right, so indicators, right? The fair I cannot talk today. Blah, blah, blah. FVG recovery. Then I use the levels as well. These are awesome. Literally draws out levels for you. So
Potential TX on ES.
daily VWAP, daily high, prior day high, weekly high. This is amazing. This saves you so much time. Okay? It's like a no-brainer. I drew out some levels here too. I'm not gonna get rid of them just yet because they seem to be semi-valid. But I don't want to look at the large time frame. So let's go back to usually do like a 3 minute. I don't usually leave the oscillator up, but it looks like these bands are starting to widen. So the volatility obviously is getting higher. Okay, now this side by side, this is just a Harsey. This helps with divergence and whatnot. I usually do a side by side the asset I'm trading and the dollar just to see what's going on. Let's say if I was trading gold, and I look at, okay, what's going on, you know, are they doing the same thing?
Potential TX
Nah, is it leading, is it lagging?
trapped orders with exhaustion box
And I'm just giving you guys the insight as to what I do, and you know, one of the things I do. Okay. What else? So ES, let's look at ES. ES is a little better, you know, obviously it moves a little slower. It's just more, you know, it's more per tick and point, it's more money, so it's more risk and more gain. But that would have been an amazing trade. So let me go to what I focus on. So that, okay, any other charts to show you? All right, so this is a side-by-side chart just with PVA candles, market liberator, and I used multiple time frames. This is a view of the markets that I'm looking at, and I usually switch time frames up just to see what's up. If I draw a box that's a zone, all liquidity zones, you know, basically most people call them liquidity zones. You know, you got this ICT guy out there, he has all this terminology. I don't get into all that. I try and keep it simple. So let's look at this now on the 15-minute. Look at NASDAQ. It's been doing this a lot lately. It just recovers. It just takes everyone out. It goes up and goes all the way down, or goes down and goes all the way up. That's why I don't really trade in the first hour. If I do, it's quick in and out entries with a tight trail. So there's another indicator down here, Wolfpack as well. It's pretty self-explanatory, this indicator. It's just when it's green, it usually means the candle's going up. When it's red, but I use it for divergence. I'm just kidding around. I use it for divergence, and it helps. So I'm gonna focus on NASDAQ, the dollar, and what else? Oh, the other indicator is a high volume recovery. So this and the fair I can't talk. FVG. You kind of can use one or the other, but the FEG, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. This one has a little more stuff going on in it, which I have to do a little more research, to be totally honest. Okay, so let's get rid of this. Just keep the chart. So it looks like it wants to come up and grab that. This is a 1 minute time frame or 3 minute? Yeah, it's a 1 minute looks like. Let's actually look for any divergences. I'm going to do my side by side. Oh, I forgot about volume profile. Wow.
Orders with exhaustion box on ES. Double T.
But that's so much yellow. I'm going to keep that out. This one in here. All right. Alright, so you now see in the 1 hour, pretty much in a block right here, 50-point block, 1 hour, but it has some liquidity to grab here, and move this to a 5 minute. As you can see, it's chopping everyone out, but it's really good to scalp with, but you gotta set that trailing stop loss in Ninja. Alright, so sorry that my sound's not working from my end, so it's hindering me a little bit, but pull up a Ninja chart. And go side by side here.
Trapped orders with exhaustion box on NQ.
Back to the futures. It's funny, I was gonna actually make a stream called Back to the Futures. Alright, NASDAQ. Yeah, it's a lot going on, but you know what? It's helpful, especially when you're scalping. So I don't have the ultra premium $2,000 version of TradingView. Just kidding. The most expensive one. I have the one just below it. But I can't do the second charts on here, but I can do it on Ninja. Let me get the right Ninja chart. go on the 5-second chart. Validated 5-second chart. Nah, I'm just kidding. Listen, I use it and I love it, and that's I stay profitable. Maybe I'm just very impatient, but my chart's only there 1 minute. Okay, there you go. So, example. Okay. This is NinjaTrader 8. What's up? Got a pro in the room here. Got a pro. Hybrid Creatures. Dude, why don't you just get on the stream for me, man? Seriously. You know what? I'm kind of tired today. Did a live stream yesterday. You know, I made my profit target. And listen, I'll just show you guys so you don't think I'm, since it doesn't show. Well, I'll do this. Yeah, like full disclosure, check this out. Right? A lot of people don't show their shit. I'll just show it. Look, so I have to Apex. I have 10 accounts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in eval. I failed them. But they're gonna renew soon at the 80% off, which they have a sale. And I have 3 PA accounts. I blew one, and now I have one I'm recovering. I blew it down. I had like $100 down. It was like $100. It was blown. I brought it back. So, and then I'll be even at 350. It starts at 25,000. So I've been making like 175 a day. I've been trading for 3 days, give or take, on that. So I have to 26,600. Then I can withdraw. Obviously, my goal is to just slow roll it. Yeah, that's that. Show. Oh, and this is my sim account. Look, I literally started this with like, I don't know, 200,000. I don't know. I used an obnoxious amount of contracts, but yeah, imagine that. One day. So I have a ATM strategy here. It's a 30-60, 30 tick, 60 tick with a trailing. Let's just do a test. That was a random entry. I don't recommend that, and I never do this either. Don't move it. I did it for me. See, okay. All right. You know what I'll do? I'll actually pull up. Forget about this chart right now. Let's just do straight up Ninja. I'm gonna do a side by side. Bear with me. Hope you guys aren't in a rush, and you can always come back. Okay. Yep. You can win 99% and lose 1 and get wrecked. Check it out. I want to show you what I use though. Nobody shows what the fuck they use. They just hindsight analysis. It's hard. No offense to anyone. I'm not trying to get views and all that. I'm just trying to share what the hell I'm doing and see if it helps someone and get some people to shoot back ideas. So what you call it? Hybrid Creatures. Check it out. This looks familiar to you, I'm sure. You trade the NASDAQ or the ES? Forgot. Bring this on the 2-minute. I think I had told you I'm using Apex Invest Group's system. And if you want me to just give you a quick 411 on this. See that little green box there? Can you see that? Can't zoom in. I don't even know how. That's trapped sellers. Okay. And when it has a blue line in it, let me go like this. It's free. You can get this for $1 for a month, free for a month and $1 for a month, especially if you're at Apex. Just so you know. I don't get paid for this. I'm just telling you. But see these green lines? That's trapped buyers and sellers. These boxes are, I gotta learn it a little more to be honest, but usually when you get a red box up here and a blue line in it, that's trapped sellers, buyers, excuse me. And when you get a green box down here and a blue line, that's trapped sellers. and look how fast it's moving. So look how many points this just went up, and it doesn't go. This isn't a time-based chart. This is a tick-based chart. So it moves pretty quick. And believe it or not, it's if you simplify it, this red histogram, if you just literally short and this pops up, you can grab yourself about 5-10 points. You know, these lines here are key support and resistance lines. These purple lines matter. These deviation bands. There's a lot of stuff about options and expiries in here, so it's not just support resistance. Stuff to do with options when they expire, so it's forward pricing levels. That makes sense. What the fuck does forward pricing levels mean? Alright, I'm gonna get off this chart because it's probably boring the shit out of you. Any colors? Alright, let's go to basic chart here. I need to make some money today too, so. How's the music sound? Does it suck? Here. How delayed am I, by the way, too? I should only be delayed by like a second. Oh, it's like 5 seconds. Okay. Alright. You guys know that Apex has another 80% sale going on, right? Oh boy, I hear myself twice. No. Okay. I'm gonna get serious. We'll forget about Apex, you know, forget all that. Let's the market. I think I'm forgetting something. Oh yeah, I am forgetting something. I want to have this up at this. It's hard to do it on one screen, but I want to be able to flip back and forth. Let's look at all 4 hours. What's going on in the 1 minute crackhead type time frame. Dollar looks like it wants to pump up a little. If it cracks through this little bad boy right there. See, now this is what's crazy about trading. The dollar doesn't always correlate. It's going up, and so is Nasdaq. Okay. Let's zoom out to see the difference on a 7 minute. Why do I do a 7 minute? Just so I want to be different. Nah, because I find that when you do the 5 minute versus 13 minute, 12 minute, instead of the, excuse me, when you do the 7 minute and 13 minute versus the 5 minute and the 15 minute, I think there's an edge in some way, because everyone's looking at the 5 and 15 minute for the algos and whatnot. Could be totally wrong, but it's theory. So far it works for me. Let's just do a typical 15 minute. Okay, let's look at the 12 minute, 13 minute, excuse me. 13 minute, this is coming down, that's going up. And the 15 minute, this is coming down, that's going up. All right, so not a big difference. Thanks, I sound good. You sound good. Just kidding. Yo, we gotta do a stream, man. We both talk together, you know? Why not? All right, so Nasdaq is interesting. Oh, not that. Dollar looks like it's gonna come up, so maybe Nasdaq's gonna go down. Let's just see this chart here. 1 minute. What do we got here? 15 minutes. 10 o'clock. So the hourly just closed. Oh, let me just do my side by side. This looks like it's gonna come down. It wicked down. Tapped that block. This is Nasdaq again. Sorry if I'm talking too fast, if there's too many lines and colors. Just let me know. I'll delete some of them. Not delete. I'll just take them off. What's wrong with me today? Guys, I'm sarcastic and a wise ass, but I have good intentions.
Trap orders with exhaustion box on
Is that everyone?
Double TX on ES.
Alright, just looking at price action now. Are you guys trading today? What are you guys trading? Are you doing any live trading right now?
ETX on ES.
What to do? Alright, so the hourly just closed. Oh man.
Potential
Too
SLZ
many
on
arrows
NQ.
going on over here.
SLZ on NQ. Potential TX on ES.
What, do I have a Heiken-Ishi chart? No, okay. Listen, don't hate on a Heiken-Ishi. Check this out. I know you guys seen it before, but I'll just show you something. Listen, for the average trader that doesn't know what the fuck they're doing, okay? This is pretty simple. This is a RC indicator. I found this somewhere, some strategy on YouTube, whatever. Anyway, when this goes red and this line crosses down, these two yellow lines cross down from the red down, and this is red, you go short. So look at that. What is that? 10 points. Nothing crazy. And when it taps this and starts going up, start looking for longs. Let's do it on this. So realistically, once this hit green, you would have grabbed this 12.709, and you would have ended up about 11 points. This is a real simple indicator. I just use for confluence. You know, sometimes it's nice to have different types of charts instead of just one chart. You know, and yeah, that's it. The topic is over. All right, let's look at the 5 minute. So I guess what do we have? A triangle here, guys. Look. Triangle. I do not do patterns. They don't fucking work. They only work because other traders use them. Okay? That's it. That's my theory. Period. Time, volume, price. That's all that matters. And market sentiment, obviously. Why is this arrow just roguely over there? Okay, well, let's get rid of that. Bye. Let's see. I'm gonna start making some trades soon. For a good setup. Take this down to a 15 minute. And maybe I'll do my 13 minute, like I said. So wick down a few times on this right here. Let's look at the asset difference. Yes. Okay. These are sloped down oscillators. See what Dixie's doing. Dixie's trying to go up, but it's getting a red wick. Let's see, this is on the 13 minute time frame. Switch to a 15 to be more conventional. Now it's coming down on the 15 minute. What's the Nasdaq doing? It's going up. It's just for shits and giggles. Let's go long. I'm gonna long right here, hoping it's gonna break. Are my headphones working? I don't know what the hell's going on. Not for you guys. For me, I can't hear myself in the headphones. I don't know why it's doing that. And you should be hearing this stop loss drag. It's not. Alright, so how many points we got here? There we go. 5 points. Alright.
Potential TX on NQ.
Alright. So my ATM strategy worked on that one. I like this ATM strategy for the NQ, the MNQ. It's a 30 tick stop loss, 60 tick take profit. It's basically bracket, you know, the bracket order. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so now I can flip back to. Okay, let's just do this so it's easier.
Trap orders with exhaustion box on NQ. Double TX on NQ.
Nasdaq, what are you doing, Nasdaq? There we go. I forgot about this chart. Oh, it looks like some news just came out. This Tesla shares set to double. I'm not big on news. I mean, but it is a catalyst, obviously. At 10:30 a.m. we have natural gas storage coming out. You can see right here. Some news. You can go to Forex Factory as well. See what's going on. The 3-minute time frame.
Potential TX on NQ. Potential elevator on NQ.
Zoom out. I'm in doubt right now, so I'm going to zoom out. I'm not even using my this bad boy, so I'm going to start and delve into that for a second. Hold on.
Potential SLZ on NQ. SLZ on NQ.
Got a couple things going on the computer here. Give me a sec.
Potential TX on NQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on NQ.
If you see that, you stay out of that.
And one totals 19. Ick and ickier.
Yes.
Perfect catch there when the question was asked.
Alright. Sorry about that. All right, you want to see the ATM strategy? Right, hold on a second. Pull it up right now. I just got what I needed to pull up. Okay, so minimize this a little bit. Hey, sorry guys, I'm looking at another screen, so just let me pull this up. Okay. Let's give it a minute. Almost there, I'm almost there. Hang tight, hang tight.
Potential TX on NQ.
I'm gonna do an ATM strategy. You guys want to see how to set up a trailing stop and take profit on NinjaTrader 8? I know you want to see one. I mean, I know you know how to make them, but I'm gonna go into this one right here. I'm gonna do a short.
Order filled.
Just doing and normally I don't do this either. I'm just moving this up, give us some room to breathe. It's totally in a, not in a no trade zone, but it's in a choppy zone right now. So I got 7 contracts, you know, micros, excuse me. But see how fast this moves? It's insane. This was not my sim account. I wouldn't be trading this loosely. But that's the 5-second chart. Okay, I do use a MACD. One other thing too, before I get into this. I have a bunch of ATM strategies. It's basically bracket order set up with trailing stop losses. I do use a tick chart. Go to 1 minute time frame here. I mean, excuse me, I do use a range chart sometimes as well on NinjaTrader, which is a whole nother topic as well. Sometimes it gives you a little smoother price action with the MACD. See right here, make it stopped out. But since it's sim, I'm just gonna ride it out. I'll go up to 40 contracts. Act as if I'm using the Apex $25,000 account. Let's see, it's sitting at top. Let's see what this is doing. Looks like it wants to go up a little bit. It's at a level right here. Dollar's going up, so now money flow is coming up on the 1 minute. Money flow is green, so we're probably gonna get stopped out on that one. Yep, look at that. Almost stopped out. Let's build a position though, since it's sim. Okay. Let's look at this real quick. Looks like 12,720 should be a level that would have to break. I'll put it up here. Go into a little bit of drawdown. Build the position up.
Order filled. Order filled.
And then I'll wait. Okay, now I'll show you the ATM strategy. So, this one here, oh, can I do it? Alright, I have to change the strategy to show you. So, let's just do this one here, NQ. So check it out. So, to set this up,
Potential TX on ES.
you could do order quantity. You could do that for one contract, do 2, 3, 4, and then you would add it down here. So let's just do a basic one. This is one contract. You put your stop loss in here and your profit. And this is the big thing though, the stop loss strategy. And look at that. I would have made $260 to $300. But my drawdown, remember, was what? I don't know, $400 or $500. So on a small account, you gotta be careful with that. Yeah, I figured that. I figured you know how. I'm just
TX on ES.
edit here. Okay, so a trailing stop. So I use the auto break even. I leave that blank. I don't mess with that. I just set my trailing stop loss. So at 15 ticks, these are ticks by the way, and profit trigger. Every time it moves up 3, it'll pop this up to by 15 ticks, and it does it every time. So every time it moves up 3 in profit, it'll move this up 15 ticks. Not 15 ticks, by 15 ticket. Oh, let's see, hold on, let's get out of this. Making some profits here.
Stop filled.
Okay, it already hit my tick profit. All that I make on that. Alright, so you see guys, $408, just using 20 micros. I went into a little bit of drawdown. It's not the safest trade. But since I'm live streaming and I really don't know how to live stream yet, and I have a lot of stuff going on, I'll streamline this over the weeks ahead. And plus I'm a character on top of it. So anyway, yeah, 408, boom. That's a great day. Do that on copy trader. See you later. Done. So anyway.
Potential TX.
That's the ATM strategy.
Trap
Let's see
orders
what
with
we can do
exhaustion
now.
box on ES.
Let's just do it by. Okay.
Order filled.
So let me spread this out a little. It moves really fast. So that's why I use the 5-second chart, because just in 5 seconds, you know, over a course of a few minutes in time, you have, I mean, look, now it stops shot quick though, so you got to be careful. You know, you got to use confluence and, oh, let me get off the range. Let me go back to it's just like a 3 minute. First, I know you like this one. You do like 3-4 minute, right? And you do like a low time frame on the left as well. Yeah, so good point. So that's what I did pretty much. So when you're in drawdown, but you know your levels are pretty solid and you trust the probability of trade, you can add to the position. So let's just look at where we're at right now. All right, so some drawing tools here. So this is a level just by eye, and by doing this for 6 years. Pretty much pick levels, That's a level. I don't know. I wish I could just copy to the other chart. But you gotta go like this manually. Unless somebody knows how to do that in NinjaTrade, I don't know how to do that. I'm still learning NinjaTrade 8. I know how to do some basic stuff. Okay, I could have just copied that same line. Anyway, all right. So this range is the same. And if you guys don't know how to move NinjaTrade up and down, you press Control and then use the mouse, and you can move it up. Stupid, annoying little thing. I know it sounds like nothing, but it plagued me for a month. You guys think the market's going to be end of green or red today, by the way? Oh, see, now we're tapping that level. Let me spread this out a little so it's not so cluttered. Let's go to a 4 minute.
Orders
a
with
little more breathing
exhaustion
room.
box on NQ. ETX on NQ.
Let's take a... I normally wouldn't take a short here, but I'm just going to test it out.
Order filled.
On micro. This trail is a little tight, so I'm going to move it up. There you go. 9 points to go. 5 points. Look at this. Move this down quick. Okay, so I just moved the take profit down, so I'm letting this run.
Stop filled.
All right, just made about 10 points. And all I did that was based on this cluster right here, or this block. It was either going to make a move up or down. And based on the wicks right here on the 4 minute, looked like it wicked up into that and it's just catching liquidity, or it was tapping resistance, and I took a chance, made a quick 9 points. But yeah, and guys, if you're trading prop firms, I tried swing trading, like on an hour, 15 minute, and I just found that trading NASDAQ, definitely not. You can't. ES is a little safer because it doesn't move as much. I'm looking at oil and gold now as well. I like gold and oil, the way they move. They're different beasts though, and then I don't want to spread myself too thin. All right, so it's like, what time is it now? 10:23. Okay, yep. Natural gas comes out in 7 minutes. Great. Let's see what we got here. Charts. Go to lower time frame. What is this looking like? All right. Well, looks like we're at a support, and dollar looking like it may come up based on the 5 minute time frame. Let's go to the 15 minute. Yeah, that looks like it wants to come up a little bit. Let's look at a 1 to 5. What is 1 to 1? Excuse me. Oh, and you guys that use volume profile, I'm sure you know this blue line. I have this in blue. It's a value area high and a value area low for the visible session, and this is the point of control. So this is where most of the volume is. Can look at that drop. Wow.
Potential TX on NQ.
Damn.
Trapped orders with exhaustion box on.
Now, see what I was saying earlier before? Had the morning session just
Potential TX on
literally
NQ.
just up, down, up, down, up, down. It just chops stuff out. There's no trend. Let's go back to the. Yeah, it's a 15-minute. Let's just do a 30-minute. So we're getting some PVA candles. So the high volume candle's going down. What's up, post? God, afternoon. Well, thank God we're awake, right? And it's the morning by me. So, all right. So this is a pink. Pink is a little less volume. It could mean it's a little weak. Could is the key word, because listen, it's just an indicator, man. You can't rely just on indicators. They help. But this pink indicator led to a huge drop. This pink vector candle, excuse me. Alright, let's go to 4 hours to really zoom out. Let's take the daily chart out too. Why not? It's arrow.
Trapped orders with
My levels
exhaustion
back
box
up.
on NQ.
I shouldn't do that for the daily. Okay. Let's just zoom out even more. Look at the week, 3 day. I mean, look,
Potential
Nasdaq,
TX on NQ.
it wicked up. Look at this candle.
Trapped
What
orders
the
with exhaustion
hell? Is
box
that a
on
candle?
NQ.
That's horrible. This 3 day candle looks like it's going up a little bit.
TX on
Let's
NQ.
see other assets.
Potential SLZ on NQ.
Dollar looks like it's going down.
Exhaustion box on NQ.
Right.
SLZ on
going up.
NQ.
The daily.
Potential TX on NQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on NQ.
Oil. Some gold. Gold has some liquidity to recover up and down.
Potential
Shall see.
TX on NQ.
Nasdaq just tanked.
Trapped orders with
Down.
exhaustion box on NQ.
Okay.
Potential TBS on NQ.
Whoa.
TBS on
Anything
NQ.
coming up on anything coming up on a natural gas? Like what the hell's going on? This is a good zero hedge. Do you say anything? No. Oh, okay. Credit Suisse creators after staggering bank run. Oh, that's not good.
Potential SLZ on
Yeah, it's
NQ.
not bad. I mean, that's not good. It's not bad. Pretty horrible. Yeah, when you get fast moves like that,
Potential
sometimes it's
elevator
macro,
on
sometimes it's just market makers, you know. But I'm gonna do a side-by-side chart. I gotta make some trades here. I'm really just talking my charts. Well, I did do the sync trade for you guys. There's that. How strong this level is down the bottom. Looking at Nasdaq. Anybody that's just joining. Looks like this is a zone right here where it's some lower volume according to the volume profiles. That's 12,600 maybe. If there's some chopping around on a 1 minute, let's just do the 5 minute. Or let's just do the 13 minute. Okay. Maybe it comes back up here, chops around, it goes down, taps this. Maybe it goes just straight down. But forget about maybes and all that.
Potential TX on NQ.
Gotta make some trades here. I think I'm gonna
Potential
lower
TX on
the
NQ.
music a little bit.
Potential SLZ on NQ.
Yeah, Bert Bacharach. Rest in peace. Yeah, we gotta be grateful for every day we have, man. Every day, just say, when you wake up, just say thank you. It sounds cheesy and corny, but honestly, it gets your day off on the right foot. Alright, so the news just came out. I'm not privy to it, but let's just see if Zero Hedge gives it. It's usually pretty good about this. If you guys have a better news source, let me know. I can go to Forex Factory as well.
Potential TX on NQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on NQ. Potential TBS on ES.
So forecast came in, it was forecast at negative 2 billion. It came in green at 217. Now, I don't do macro. Is that bullish? Anybody know? I'm gonna read some of your comments, guys. Sorry. Yeah, I agree. I like the 1 hour, 15, 4 minute, 1 minute, and then I go down to lower time frames. Yeah, small watch list, definitely. We're sitting at the 1 hour 50. ChatGPT, yeah, everyone's making videos on that. I think it's good to utilize as an assistant. You know, it's good for many things. You just gotta talk to it like it's human, and when you ask it a question, keep building on that. Like when you prompt it and it answers you, keep going with the conversation. I learned that it can be very interesting as to how the conversation goes. And another prompt you could use, act as if. So act as if you're an expert in science, act as if you're an expert in day trading, etc. Act as if you're an expert in macroeconomics, and ask the questions. And it looks like now it's just chopping around a little bit. I have to actually make some trades here. Let me pull up my... See, like with Ninja, this was annoying. I would do this and get stuck here. Now I realized, oh, you could just use shift and move it around. Great. Let's just make believe this. I'm gonna stay in Sim. I don't trust the market yet, and we're coming into some
Potential TX on NQ.
resistance. Not heavy resistance, but. I would like to take a long from here. Actually, like here. Hey, you know what? Screw it. Still one contract at it.
Stop, Phil.
Oof, look at that. Boom, got destroyed. Go back to my other strategy I've been using. I've been using this one, the 30-60. I'm gonna have more success. Do it by
Order submitted.
Alright, so I set a buy order. And it'll engage the ATM when if it hits it. I actually want to do a buy order from here, but I don't know if I could add another contract to it by doing this.
Order filled.
No, I can't. Okay. So we're
Order canceled.
ooh, got stopped out. See how nasty it is? You got to be quick and on point. We're in a choppy zone. This is no trade zone for me, but since I'm just doing sim, I'm just executing a few trades.
On NQ.
Let's see. I wanted to, like what I say, I wanted to short from like down here. Short, long from down here. Yeah, that's post. That's exactly what you got to do. Yo, guys, do you hear anything besides me talking? Like you hear the music and you hear like a robot giving off alerts? Because I should have that, and it's just not working in my. God damn. Oops, excuse me. Sorry, God. It's not working. Like, why? Why?
Order filled. Order filled.
Now I'm just purely gambling at this point. Okay. Oh.
Stop filled.
Okay. Move it up. Alright, 6 points. Let's do another
Order
short. Why
filled.
not?
Order filled.
Let's see. Looks like it wants to go up a little. I'm gonna move this wide so when I switch screens I don't lose the position. This is a total chop zone, and yeah, look, it's going up. Just went up what? 10? Yeah. About 20 seconds. This just went up about 15 points. So I don't know if I could live stream and trade my
Potential
PA account.
SLZ on NQ.
I think it's a little too much. Once I'm better at live streaming, I could do it. But yeah, I feel like a fucking crackhead right now, to be honest. What is this here? So, but these are the same. You guys will know this is the same asset and sim account. It's 5 second. That's a 4 minute. So for anyone that's not familiar with Ninja trading, and this is the micro Nasdaq, the minis. Excuse me, the micros. Minis are 10 times the size. So if I was trading 6 minis, it would be 6 times this dollar amount. Ready? 6 times that. Not advisable on a small account. And tighter stop loss. And I wouldn't be trading Nasdaq. Really. It just moves too much, too fast. You get $200, $300 wicked in a matter of seconds.
ETX on NQ.
I'm adding.
Order filled.
Still in the chop zone, by the way. And now you could add to your order quantity. So I have 14 contracts. If I want to close, let's just say half of it, you know, or you can click on a calculator and you could add that management liquidity. Go ahead. By the way, what am I at? Let's just do 10 contracts. Okay. Out of that. Right, so I'm at 14 contracts, which is essentially, let's just do one more. Before I do one more, let's just see what's the charts looking like. Looks like it wants to pop up and grab this liquidity here. Let's see what this one says. Money flow, 1 minute. This is break even, essentially. This is a line of support right here. Resistance, excuse me.
Potential TX on NQ.
I mean, I don't know, but I was gonna say it looks like it's gonna come up.
TX on
But
NQ.
I don't want to say that because I don't know. It's probable.
Trapped orders with exhaustion box on
After
NQ.
dipping down so much, probable the rest of the day wants to take a run up, grab some liquidity. Just look at a blank chart with no indicators. No less. Hurtful in the eyes. 1 minute. Alright, let's see how the trade's doing. Alright, looks like it's chopping about break even. And guys have any questions? Want me to do anything, guys? You know, X. Any assets you want me to look at? Anything about the ATM strategy? Anything about Apex? Anything about TradingView? I'll even look at Bitcoin. Cringe. But right now we're in an open sim trade with 14 micro NASDAQ contracts. This is the profit amount or loss amount. In here I have a stop loss and a take profit set. Pretty wide range, not typical. And here we go. The trail just kicked in. I'm gonna move it. Listen, I got profit. So that's what's good about it. Once it hits a certain profit, it brings you right into profit, and then it'll run with it. Now you could set up a strategy where it does multiple contracts and different strategies. Like for example, you could have one contract enter with a stop loss of 20 and take profit of 40, one with a stop loss of 30 or 40 ticks and a take profit of 60, and you could do your trailing. You could set it up. Watch. I'm gonna customize this one here. So this is my NASDAQ ATM strategy. I should probably make a whole separate video on this, but since I'm doing a live stream, I'll just do this right now. So 2 contracts. Okay. We're gonna do add, and I'm gonna do another. Oh, okay. Let's just do this now. One. Okay. So I'm gonna make this one wider. Actually, yeah. So 80. That's a lot, but it is what it is. 80, and I'll just do 40. Okay. And then a stop strategy. I'll do, where is it? 2010. I'm gonna edit this to 25 and 15. 25 and 15. Save. Two contracts. I don't know what the hell I just did. Did I mess this up? Alright, so 2 contract. I'm going to save this now. 2 contract. 30, 60. I think I have 40, 80. 80. Alright, so now we have
trapped orders with exhaustion box on ES.
Alright, so now let's see where we're at. Let's just enter an order.
TX on NQ.
May want to come down a little bit. Well, let's enter an order just so you can see. Oh, it didn't do it. I gotta put 2 contracts in here. So
Order filled.
that would make sense, right? Alright, now let's just do a long. There you go. So what I do, a long? Oh. I actually wanted to do a short, believe it or not. I know it sounds just like I'm saying that. Based on this. These blue lines right here. But it's in a chop zone. See, it's chopping. It's only 3 bars up, 3 bars down. But yeah. And you guys don't really know about that, so I don't want to get into it. I want to stray away from that. Let's go to conventional TA. All right, let's look at this. What's this doing here? So it's wicking into this. Is this a prominent zone here? Yeah, it is. Look. So you got support here, support here. So it's probably gonna come down to 16. I think it's gonna come down to right here, 16. You know, nice round number. And so that means my position is going to get destroyed. It did, yep, got destroyed. So let's just see if my conviction is right. I don't think my entry is good on this at all. And imagine it was in my sim account. Wow. Okay, where are we at today? Took a bunch of trades. Is that right? How am I still at only? Huh, so I'm still in profit. Yay. Alright, alright. And guys, there's like a 6-7 second delay. And I'm having some sound issues, so I'm sorry if this sucks a little bit, stream today. But it's gonna get better. Alright. Looking for an entry. We're in chop zone. It's 10:45 already, Jesus. Look at this thing bouncing off of that. Look at the other charts here. Alright, so we have like a double bottom, you know, regular technical jargon. Money flow is coming up. Let's take a long. Okay, let's just look at it. It's hard to do it. What's the word? Some divergence. This is going up, down. This is going even, and this is going up. There's a little divergence there. Let's look at this one here. Maybe a trap, but keyword is but. May not be a trap. Yep. Let's just take the bait. Let's take the bait. You guys think? You take the bait? I'll take it. See if I get suckered out of this one. I'm gonna move these.
Potential TX on ES. Potential double.
So either going one way or the other, guys. It's not that complicated, right? Up or down. Let's see. 1620 is where I set, alright? So I'm gonna stick these. Because I said 1620, it's usually no 12,600. Excuse me. So I'm only using micro, so it wouldn't even be that much drawdown. I mean, if it went down there, it would actually, but yeah, like a couple $100. Right. My entry point is 12,642. I'm long. That kind of sucks. It wicked up into this area a couple times. Let's just do another one. Why not? Right, now we're at 6 contracts. Okay, what's happening now?
Potential TX on ES.
All right.
Potential double TX on ES.
Let's see if the trail works. The trailing take profit. Once you move it on the ATM, that's one thing I don't know. Once you move the trail, the take profit, and it's set up for a trail, does that negate the trail? Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Oh no, it didn't. Okay, but I don't want to. So my trail is not perfect. It's still a little too tight. Sometimes it's a good thing, you know. Just like the prop. Oh, here we go. All right, let's take it up. Let's take it up. It's breaking out.
Stop.
Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. I have one runner. Quick $100. Why not? Why not? Right? Leave the runner open. Probably gonna hit it. I am so thirsty. Alright, just let that run. You can walk away, go to the bathroom. I gotta pee. Post, are you there? Oh, look at that run. Look at that. See, now I'm just gonna move this. Why would I leave that at a limit? It's trailing. Just let it Let it do its thing. So guys, I just ran up about what, 20 points.
Stop filled.
All right, so what do we make on that? So I made about $100, you know, after fees, I guess, or whatnot. I was at what, 460? Okay. So not bad. Not bad at all. Just scalping on micros. Didn't go into too heavy of a drawdown. Let's see now. So you could just keep trading when you're scalping like this.
Order filled.
Probably not the best entry. But if I could do a side-by-side chart and show you the conventional TA. Alright, yeah, look. It's going down. I'm already... Both of my take profits, my trails are in take profit. Look. Look. Look, guys. I'm not trying to say it's easy. I'm just trying to say the 5-second time frame.
Target filled.
For me, it's my soulmate. You know, and I like the 5-second chart. That's it. It's just, it's a personal thing. You know, you guys don't have to join in. Just menage a trois. Just kidding. Guys, I'm sarcastic, man. So listen, I hope you guys enjoyed me showing you a little bit of Ninja Trader 8. Apex is having a sale. Check it out. I probably should actually trade my PA account. Honestly, I don't know if I want to do that live. Don't know if I want to do that live, honestly. I gotta be hyper focused, you know? And I guess that's the problem with trading in general. Once you say, oh, I'm trading a real account, your psychology tends to get you a little more worried, or you get a little more tensed up, and that can work against you. But, you know, what I just trade a tighter. I just trade a little tighter, whatnot. And time is clicking. Time is passing by, so I do gotta get some trades in, hit my daily profit target. See, the one thing about the NASDAQ is it's really good for short time frames, but for swings or, you know, even the 5-15 minute time frames, it's a little rough to trade. I mean, just look at this. It's up and down, up and down. There's no clear trend. Even if you put on the Heikin-Ishi look. So if you, let's say, I'm going to short here, and it just wicks right back up and bangs your stop loss out. You know, and even now I'm going to short here. Boom, the wicks are nuts. You know, it's got like a, what is this here?
Potential TX on NQ.
That's 100 points. You know, and just this, what do you call it? This has moved 100 points in an hour, up and down, in the last 2 hours. What's that? So let's be conservative. It moved up like 75 points up and down in an hour and a half. You know, and now it's, you know, 12,728 to 12,613. So when people say, oh, the low time frames, they're too low, yeah, really? Okay, so you trade this on a high time frame, buddy. You know, if you got mega capital and you can go into drawdown, good luck with that. I do not like drawdown. And you know what, with these prop firms, the good thing about them is they teach you to manage your drawdown and your risk management. They force you. They don't teach you. They force you. Or you just won't pass. So that's a good thing about them. People get upset. And if you didn't have the rules, then what the hell would be the point of trading? You know, you could just keep losing. So prop firm forces you to trade correct. And I know the rules are tight, and some people like to swing into drawdowns, build positions, but maybe focus on that once you have your own capital and you really have back tested and done your due diligence on the asset, and always keep the macro news in play. You know, like check out what's going on. Obviously, there's better sites like Forex Factory. Any other news coming up today? No, not really. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I'm not a fan of my own stream right now. It was a little all over the place, but you know, I'm just trying to show you guys a little insight as to how I trade. You know, listen, I made some profits, even though it's sim. I showed you the 5-second chart. Let's look at the other assets right now. Dollar's making its way up a little bit. Looks like NASDAQ doesn't know what the fuck it wants to do. Gold came down a little bit. What am I, a commentator? I tell you guys could do your own TA, but maybe there's some viewers eventually that don't know, you know? So pass through this liquidity zone gold. What's oil doing? Pass through liquidity zone.
Potential double TX on ES.
Or range, excuse me. Maybe it's grabbing some liquidity. I do not know. All right, y'all. Yes. All right, so Apex enables you to trade. Like, I'll read out what you said because that's great. It enables you to trade with nice capital, very little downside. Now, instead of using your capital, you don't use your capital. You just pay the monthly fee. And right now, it's 80% off. So you can get a $50,000 account. It's not really $50,000. It's the drawdown, but I won't get into that. It's a little too much. You get a $50,000 account that you can trade futures with. It's normally $167 per month until you pass. Once you pass, it's then $80 a month for data fees per account, or $130. Now you could do any size account from $25,000, think up to $300,000. Now they're having an 80% off sale. So 80% off brings you down to like $30 for a $50,000 account. If you fail, it resets on the 30-day billing period. So you don't have to pay for a reset fee. And that's it. Your drawdown is dependent on which size account you pick. So if you pick a $25,000 account, you only have to hit a profit target of $1,500, and your max withdrawal is $1,500 twice a month. $50,000, you go $2,000 withdrawal, and you have to make profit of $3,000. Your drawdown is $2,500. These rules are all on the website. You can check it out. I made some videos on Apex. I'm gonna make some more, but I think it's much better to trade with someone else's money, and you know, kind of prove yourself a little too, and then trade with someone else's money. And once you're really good at that, then go back into using your money. You want to take a look at Bitcoin while we're here? Why not? I'll go on one chart instead of 15 charts. Hold on. All right, so Bitcoin.
Potential TX on NQ. Potential double TX on NQ.
Take off the indicators.
Potential elevator on NQ.
Bitcoin looks like it wants to take a nice huge dump, honestly. Look at this. Looks like a bar at our head and shoulders. I don't do patterns, but just looking at this has been in a range. 24,000 to 22 and change. It's at a key point right here. I think it's just going to go bang at that point. But because the weekend's coming up. But you never know. When the weekend comes up, a lot of people get out of conventionals and go into crypto. So maybe it'll get pumped. But that's all speculation. No point for me even getting into that. See what the daily looks like. Alright, let's stop with the crayons.
Potential double TX on ES.
Yeah, he's coming down a little bit. Yeah, I think we have some downside. I mean, maybe recover some of this right here. At least. On the lower time frame. Low time frame doesn't look like much is happening. I don't know if you're a hyper scalper with Bitcoin, but you need to be using some serious leverage or serious capital. I mean, it's ranging $100. Seriously, yeah. This is why I don't trade it anymore. I mean, I got some crypto assets in here. What do we got? Sheeb. They all follow each other. Look, literally the same chart, every one of them. Yeah. Maybe I'll do a crypto live stream. You know, like why doesn't Binance or Bybit come out with a prop firm? Food for thought, right? Let's look at dominance now. Let's look at the SPX. Oh wait, I'm on crypto. Sorry. Where is my dominance? Okay. Bitcoin dominance. It's coming down. Let's see what this indicator does. Oh yeah, okay. Alright. So we have a fair value gap and down at the 42.62% range. Let's see. ETH dominance looks like it's going up. Matic is in between. It's bipolar mode. Sheeb looks like it's going to recover that. Who knows? And chop around a little bit. There's the daily chart, guys. That's it. I'm done with crypto. Okay. Let's look at Netflix. Sorry about that. Had something. Message. What was I doing? Netflix. Let's go on a small time frame. Rid of this.
Potential TX on NQ. Potential TBS on NQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box
Netflix
on NQ.
swooped down and it recovered right to its opening. Okay. Let's look at what else we have here. Pfizer. Not a fan of this company. That's all I'll say. I'm not a fan. Alright, so he gapped up and right back down to yesterday's close. Home Depot. Hot chop with this one. Okay. Popped up, chopped around, right back down to the open essentially. Here, open. Current. Alright, and back to the future. Ready? NASDAQ coming down. Where are we going? Tapping this zone right here. So let's see. I got some fibs from, I think I got these from what, TJ and yeah, this group Tactical Analysis. What time is it? It's 11 o'clock. Usually we get some movement. Wow. Yeah, we from 10:50 a.m. Eastern time to 11:10. 11:10 Eastern time, we get some movement. So I'm gonna just take a stab, even though it looks like, wow, okay. Excuse me, guys. What the hell is that? That would have been a nice trade. I should have got off before, but you know what? I moved really fast. A little risky to take that. I mean, this is just dumping. Okay. Just look another. I have the other. Second.
Potential elevator on
Oh, it's not loading here. Oh no, no, I don't. Let's go here. Okay. I'm gonna put regular candles up. I don't know why it's not showing. Let's do this. Do this. Okay. So daily open right here is at 12,546. So I called earlier in the stream. I said the key level was 12,600 for NASDAQ. I mean, why not give it a shot? Oh, it already bounced up a little bit. Let's see if I could.
Order filled.
My stop loss is below 12,006. So if 12,006 doesn't hold, it's going to tap my stop losses.
Stop
Potential
fill.
TX on ES.
Let's see what happens here. I only have one whopping contract. Why is it one contract? It should be two. Oh, it got stopped out. That's why.
Potential TBS on ES.
Order filled.
I brought that stop loss below this level right here where it worked into. To see if it respects it or not. So it's not going to respect it at all. No respect.
Potential
Right, this is
TX
going down.
on NQ.
No, maybe not.
Order filled.
See. That's 7 contracts now. Oof. All right, so let's see what kind of real drawdown I go into. Well, it's still sim, but I'm acting as if I would take this as a real trade. I averaged in, so my entry is about a little less than 12,600, 12,598, and I gave it 25 points of room, 24 points at 12,576. I have 7 micro contracts open. And let me just go to the regular chart for a second. This looks like it wants to just puke on the 15-minute. Let's see what the hour says. Yeah, this thing is. Phew. Dollar is shooting up a little bit. Let's see what this bad boy says. Obviously, some news came out. Every time you see this on TradingView, the news event. But when I click on it, it doesn't. Oh wait, Wall Street rises and robust Disney earnings. Really? I have no idea. To be honest, I'm not macro. I'm not into macro too much. I use it just for a little bit of confluence. Learning macro. Let me correct myself. Learning macro. All right, so I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm looking at. See market liberated B? See this money flow right there? It's going red.
Potential
I mean, listen, it's an indicator, but hey. And it looks like, see this wave right here? It may come down, but it can come down more, okay? But it looks like 12,600 is a strong level. It's being respected. And why is this thing stretching out like that? Let's go to, you go through the wrong chart, sorry. 15-minute chart. Yeah, I already had drawn this level out for some reason, oddly enough. Look. So I drew these levels, I think, yesterday. But it wicked down to that 12,582. Look at this candle, guys, last night. Look at this. Probably not the best way to show you, but see this. Imagine being in a trade. Like a 80-point move. Yeah, no. Bueno, what time was that at? That was at 1 in the morning Eastern time. Alright, so I think my trade's doing good. Look. 150, 170 in profit. Yeah! Right, which is actually my PA account. Would have been a nice trade.
Potential TX on NQ.
So that 12,600 level was respected.
Box on NQ.
Anybody still here? Hello? Hello, everybody. Anybody, I should be saying. Anybody trading? Are you doing good? Are you making profits? Join my Discord. Talk to me in there. I'm going to be doing some live trading. This should have been my trade for my PA account. I called this from earlier in the morning. 12,600 was the level I was looking at. It's probably going to reverse now and pop my stop loss. My trailing stop loss. I mean, this is just going to run. We ran up about almost 20 points for my entry. So check this out. Look. That's a 22-point move. I'm being a little lazy. I could be scaling in, scaling out, etc., so on and so forth, but I'm in the money. And I'm at 292 profit, wherever it's, give or take, about 250 if it hits the trail. Oh, nice. So you can multitask, bro. I can't. I can only do this. I actually I have to be trading my live account, and honestly, I'm feeling not feeling it per se. So I was like, let me just do the sim and do a live stream. Excuse me. I don't know if I should end the stream or if I should just put a chart up and do my trading on another screen. If you guys want to chill, let me know. I don't know, but I'm trying to hear certain things. Let me see if I can do this. I'm going to take a break. We'll try and leave the stream up, okay? And what I'll do is I'll pop in every few minutes or so, or I'll just pop in. You know, I'm gonna take like a half hour. I'll leave the stream running. I'll leave a chart up, and you know, if you guys want to chill, let me know. All right. I move this up.
Potential TX on
So you'll see me be doing some charting. You're not gonna hear me talking. All right. Thanks for showing up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the stream if you find it valuable, if you find it helpful. And what else is there? Good luck trading. Make some profits. Use tight stop losses. No, use stop losses and good risk management. All right, guys. I will be back. Wow, this trade would have went up more. Look at that. Look at that. My entry was what, here? Look at that. Alright, time to get into some real trading. No more sim. Alright guys, I'll be back.
Potential TX on NQ.
And thank you for showing up. I really appreciate it. Bearing with my my new live streaming nuances.
ES. Potential SLZ on NQ. SLZ on NQ. Potential TX on ES. Potential TX on NQ. Potential SLZ on NQ. SLZ on NQ. Potential TX on ES. Potential TX on NQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on ES. Potential elevator on NQ. Potential TX on ES. Potential double TX on ES. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on ES. Double TX on ES. Potential TX on ES. Potential TX on ES. Potential elevator on ES. Potential TX on NQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on NQ. Potential TBS on ES. Potential TX on NQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on NQ. Potential TX on ES. Potential double TX on ES. Trap orders with exhaustion box on ES. Double TX on ES. Potential SLZ on NQ. SLZ on NQ. Potential TX on NQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on NQ. Potential TX on NQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on NQ. ETX on ES.
Order filled. Stop filled.
Potential TX on ES. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on ES. Potential TX on ES. Potential TX on NQ. Potential TX on NQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on NQ. ETX on NQ. Potential TX on NQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on NQ. Potential TX on ES. Potential double TX on ES. Potential TX on NQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on ES. Double TX on ES. Potential TX on NQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on NQ. Potential TBS on NQ. ETX on ES. Potential TX on NQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on NQ. Potential TX on NQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on NQ. Potential TX on ES. Potential double TX on ES. Potential TX on NQ. Potential TBS on ES.
This is Bitget music.
Potential elevator on NQ. Potential TX on ES. Potential elevator on ES. Potential TX on NQ. Trap orders with exhaustion box on NQ. Potential TX on ES. Potential double TX on ES.
Order filled. Stop filled. Order filled.
Potential TX on NQ. Potential TX on NQ.
Stop filled.
Potential TX on ES.
Stop filled. Potential SLZ on NQ. Potential SLZ on NQ. Order submitted.
Trap Trap orders with exhaustion box on ES. ETX on ES.
Order filled. Stop filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Potential TX on NQ.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Trap orders
Order
with
filled.
exhaustion box on NQ.
Stop filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Potential TX on ES. Potential double TX on ES.
Order filled.
Potential TX on NQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on NQ.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Trapped orders with exhaustion box on ES. Double TX on ES. Potential SLZ on NQ.
Stop
SLZ
filled.
on NQ. Potential elevator on ES.
Order filled.
Potential TX on ES. Potential TX on NQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on NQ.
Stop filled. Order filled. Stop filled.
ETX on ES.
Order. Stop filled. Stop filled. Order. Order filled.
Potential TX on ES. Potential double TX on ES.
Target filled.
Trapped orders with exhaustion box on ES. Double TX on ES.
Order filled. Stop filled. Order. Order filled. Stop filled.
Potential TX on NQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on NQ. ETX on ES.
Order filled. Stop filled. Order filled. Stop filled.
Potential SLZ on NQ. SLZ on NQ. Potential TX on NQ. Potential SLZ on NQ. SLZ on NQ.
Order filled. Stop filled.
Potential TX on NQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on NQ. ETX on NQ. Potential TX on ES.
Order filled. Order filled. Stop filled. Order filled. Order cancelled. Order cancelled.
Trapped orders with exhaustion box on NQ.
Order filled. Order cancelled. Order cancelled.
Potential TX on NQ.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order cancelled.
Potential TX on NQ. SLZ on NQ. SLZ on NQ.
Order filled.
Potential TX on NQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on NQ.
Order filled. Stop filled. Potential TX on NQ.
Potential TBS on NQ. Potential elevator on ES. Potential TX on ES. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on ES. Elevator on ES. Potential TX on NQ. Trapped orders with
Order
exhaustion
submitted.
box on NQ.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Potential TX on NQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on NQ. Potential TX on ES. Potential TX on NQ. Potential double TX on NQ.
Order submitted. Stop filled. Stop filled. Order filled.
Potential elevator on NQ. Potential TX on NQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on NQ. Potential TX on NQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on NQ. Potential TX on NQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on NQ.